In the first part of this series of lessons from around the world, we took you to Australia. In the second part, we are traveling to the heart of the North Atlantic, Iceland, which has stood as a symbol of stability since its independence in 1944. A four-party system, including the Independence Party, Progressive Party, Left Greens, and Social Democratic Alliance, dominated the political stage, with the Independence Party at the helm. But the winds of change were quietly blowing. The early 1980s saw the rise of neoliberal ideology, particularly within the Independence Party. Neoliberal ideology is an economic and political philosophy that promotes limited government intervention in the market, emphasizing free market capitalism, deregulation, privatization, and reduced social welfare programs. A group called the Locomotive Group emerged, advocating for these ideas. From 1991 to 1995, the government began implementing neoliberal policies, privatizing state assets and offering tax cuts to businesses. As a result, business speculators gained control of privatized banks, turning them into investment giants. Debt levels soared, and the economy was on the brink. Even so, the government, with the Independence Party at the helm, maintained a passive stance in the face of the impending crisis. And then finally, it happened. The bubble burst. The financial liberalization and incentives for businesses, which had propped up the economy from 2003 to 2008, led to a catastrophic collapse. All major banks crumbled, and the national currency lost value. Iceland was soon plunged into a deep economic recession, and the public's trust in politicians and state institutions plummeted. In 2008 and 2009, Iceland was engulfed in nationwide protests known as the Pots and Pans Revolution. The people demanded change, and change is what they got. In February 2009, an interim government was formed, followed by a snap election in April. The election marked a historic shift as the ruling Independence Party was dethroned, which was a huge change for a country that has been dominated by center-right politics for so long. In fact, since its inception, this government had a mission to handle the crisis with Nordic welfare policies, reform the fishing quota system, and apply for EU membership. The results were remarkable. By 2010, Iceland was on the path to recovery. Economic growth, rising wages, debt relief programs, and decreasing unemployment rates showed a brighter future. Even the International Monetary Fund praised Iceland's well-designed policies in 2011. Most importantly, the left's redistributive policies brought about a more equal income distribution, sheltering the most vulnerable. So what can we learn from Iceland? The power of the people and the ability to hold those in power accountable for their decisions. After all, in a democracy, people have the power to change a country's fate.